welcome back to Klein Friesland and the Dutch Pig Farmer series. Now we are stood on the edge of field 23. Now, for whatever reason, I had missed the fact that if you see bottom right, the moisture value is, it's not rocketing up, but it is going up rather quickly. So if we go into the moisture menu, we can actually irrigate the fields. So it charges us. We've spent nearly £1,500, euros, dollars. But it raises the moisture. So what we're going to do is we're going to sleep. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to advance 3 times so I can control the moisture levels. And then, yeah, I'll see you in October 3. And hopefully we'll be at a level of moisture where the harvest will be even more sort of, I don't know, fruitful than normal. So I got a little bit trigger happy with the speed of time, so we've had to slow things down a touch, but never mind, it's fine. You'll see our sugar beet has been ploughed and is now being cultivated. That's cultivated. We also did three cultivating contracts in between episodes, just to boost things a little bit. But if we pull, we can just wait here for 1 second. You will see that the moisture of field 15 and 23 is green, very good green. So yeah, we should be hopefully in a rather good position. So let's get that lowered down. There we go. And hope for some decent yields. I'm not quite sure how it's going to fare, but, you know, I'm... I can't believe I didn't spot the old irrigation before. I think maybe yeah, I guess I just overlooked it, really. But, yeah, if it works, then that's the way that you control the moisture. You know, instead of just waiting all the time, if it's too dry, you can switch the old irrigation, which is clever. That is clever. I do like that. But we're looking good. We are looking good. 122%. We should be alright with not needing. There we go. Take too much out of that with a headland. Perfect. Right, I shall do the headlands and I'll see you on the up and down rows. So we're going to start the up and down rows now, so I thought, you know, we'll open up the field. So best empty, just in case it happens to surprise us even more so with the yield. So let's lower that down. We'll go for this one. There we go. It's not going too bad yield-wise. Majority of the field is 120%. He says go through 118% patch. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of dark green. Some of the lighter green in places, so moisture's probably a bit either too high or too low. But yeah, I'm generally actually kind of kicking myself that I didn't spot that earlier, because I just, yeah, wonder how much yield we've lost just going for it. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Cannot be helped. So we've got 2 cornfields to do. Hopefully we'll get them done today. There's no reason really why not. I'll get a nice wide arc. There we go. And then that is everything done. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So the stire looks to be, oh yeah, it's definitely on the headlands now, so that's good. And then we just need to, we'll have to, maybe we'll lime the field probably. We'll mulch it. We're going to need to plough. And we'll maybe run the cultivator over it, possibly. Depending on how fussed we are. We might do actually, because it is a bit of an effort now with the ground deformation driving over a ploughed field, which is not too dissimilar to how I imagine it is IRL. Yes, all good. So, hopefully, if I've got round to, if the editor's not gone on strike, you may or may not have watched, if you're not even bothered by that map, an episode on Saxlingham. I always get to call it Saxthorpe. Do not fear, for the fans of this series, this is going to remain my priority. This save, Saxlingham will be recorded if I've got the time and I've got the episodes done on this save, or this series, should I say, for the next following week. That makes some sense. Saxlingham's probably going to be like a Saturday or a Sunday episode. Say, all depend on editing time, etc. And these will stick to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. All being well, you know, general sort of, if there's no major emergencies, let's put it that way. Let's leave it at that, shall we? So I think this time we're going to need to swing a little bit further around. There we go, and we'll go for this row because we're going to be full. So, all grouped. And yeah, wait till we pay attention to the fill level. So we don't destroy any more crop, because look how much has withered. That's so much. It really, that is upsetting. But it is what it is. So over the past couple of weeks and this week including, I think it's actually tomorrow, the day after this video comes out. Yeah. That's it's results time for people doing A-levels, GCSEs, and whatnot. Whether there's any others, I don't know. Those are the two that I'm aware of. And my eldest is due to get her GCSE results tomorrow. So I'm not sure who's more nervous at the minute. She put in so much effort and hard work. And yeah, so I'm expecting a call at some point on the day of recording this, because obviously then we have to go through, do you call it clearing when it's college, or not enrollment as I know it. She's got to work out what she wants to do, or what's happening when she gets her results. So yeah, I'm hoping there's a call in a minute so we can actually plan what we need to do. But yeah, exciting yet very nerve-wracking times. I'm sure she is not sweating it, but yeah, she's but I've said to her, you know, you've done your best, there's nothing you can do now, it's in the hands of the markers and all that lot. So yeah, fingers crossed. Well, it's not until you've sort of cleared the field of the harvestable corn that you see just how much we've lost to withering. Now, whether that's something that if I was to pay more attention to the moisture, I don't know whether that would actually affect it. You know, like if we irrigated the field for a couple of hours each day, that might be a little test if I remember. But off of that field, we ended up with, drumroll please, 23,200. Loud exhaust going past. Boy racers, like being on Saxlingham. 23,288, 62% of trailer load. So we will go and get this tipped. The cultivating is finished, so that's good. So what we might do is get the Steyr on... Why does it miss that bit? We'll have a run round and miss the bits that Courseblade decided not to bother with. And then we will get the mulcher, get the cornfield mulched. I sort of tilted my head back then just to indicate behind me because, yeah, you can't even see me. And then we will... Another motorbike going past. I don't know what it is though. It is a nice day again. The weather is lovely. So yeah, finish that field of cultivated. Mulch the cornfield we've just done. And then get it ploughed. But we'll probably need the John Deere that we've got here for that. So that might have to wait. But we could maybe get it lined. We shall see. Oh, break. There we go. Right, so let's get that dumped. And, yeah, I'll get things set up. And we'll see you in the next field of corn. Bit of a slightly more patchy yield in this field. But that could be soil type, possibly. We did have to unload once already. We've done a couple of headlands at the bottom. And we've been round. So, yeah, not bad at all. I did see it pop up to 130% at one point, so... Whatever we did clearly worked. I don't think we'd have done as well if we hadn't done the irrigation, so... Yeah, like I say, kind of kicking myself, but also pleased at the same time that we found that out. So let's get that on. What I'll do is I'll open up this end probably a bit more, just because I don't want to ditch it in the river. But yeah, we're getting through it. It's good to be sort of finishing things off. We can then get the fields prepped ready for drilling, planting, whatever, come the spring. Yeah, I think we're probably... It's the no, it's not the cultivating, that's the mulching done, so that's good as well. It is handy using Courseblade. I know that the AI workers are, you know, better. And since we got rid of the other mulcher, we seem to be having less issues, so that's good. Which, you know, you don't have to fish it out of the river. It just seemed to, yeah, be attracted to water in some weird fashion. Open up the field and we should hopefully see or get an idea of how good or bad the main body of the field is. 93, 97, 96, 98. Come on, let's get some decent yield. Really want to see it. Oh, there you go, 129%. I mean, we're filling up relatively quickly. I suppose that's not bad, really. This is the nice dark green section. Holding steady 123% yield. Can't knock it, really. Can't even knock it, really. 129, 130. I'll take that. I will take that. That is not bad. 38% off of one run. Let's get down this one and see if it's any good. Back on the track. I think it's going to be probably relatively similar. Again, it's difficult to get the moisture consistent across the field. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the irrigation is the key to it. Going to cost a bit though, mind. It's just whether it's the old cost versus reward scenario that we'll have to... Well, we won't work it out because nobody got time for that. But yeah, it's an interesting one. It makes sense. It makes sense as a way to help control the moisture level in the field. There's me going, ooh, you've got to wait, and then you'd be harvesting at like 10 o'clock at night. But yeah, this actually does, you know, improve my feelings about things. Now, I don't think we're gonna get down, and so what we'll do, yeah, we won't, let's just, we'll get emptied, and then we can cut open the last sort of land without having to worry about needing to reverse all the way back up the field. And again, just utter devastation throughout most of the field, it seems. It's like some sort of post-apocalyptic cornfield. It just looks, it's awful. I wish you could turn the withering off. But then obviously it's called realistic weather for a reason, I suppose. But anyway, we are just about done. Marvellous. Super duper. Another 3,162 litres. Can we get round? There we go. So what are we going to be at? About 35,000? That's not annoying, is it, with the old flickering of lines? Let's get rid of those. There we go. Come on, 35,000. Ugh. So close, yet so far. What's that, 14 litres away. There'd definitely be that in this field. Right, fold that up. We will turn the lights off, turn that off, and we'll go and get this lot tipped. But I'll say thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave us a like, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.